Hello everyone, your Sock Monkey here, and today I have a video update on my 1994 Mercury Tracer, nicknamed Pasadena, because it was owned by two little ladies. So just wanted to go ahead and go over the car and let you know how it's going. For those of you who don't know, I acquired this car very graciously from my family on the 30th of July of 2017. And we are now October 2nd. The car had 68,000 original miles when I got it, and it now has about a scotch over 70,500 miles, but I'll get to that in a moment. So, first things first, yesterday I got a new exhaust put on it. It had developed a really nasty exhaust leak, so I got a new, it wasn't a full exhaust actually. It was a just a flex pipe and it was a flex pipe and a muffler that was put on it. As you can see, I've got my Apple sticker right here. I was supposed to get some more stickers to add on it, but there was a little bit of a snafu with our local post office. And you're noticing that there are not two wheel covers on this side. I jumped a median, unfortunately, popped that tire which was there, so went to Firestone, or I got part of my tire off, and then got some guys from work to help me out. They changed they put the spare on the front, and then they rotated what was there to here, and I'm eventually going to get some new hubcaps for it. I'd like to get them done, but you know, is it a huge rush? Not really. Also, as you can see, I've got the Domo Kun dice and my Pete the Poop air freshener, and I'll go ahead and start the car up, and then I can show you some of the other things that I've done that need to get done on the car that I've done. As you can see, 70,553 miles.
We've got your river rock and roll right.
So, one thing you'll notice, the last stereo that I had in this car, and I'm going to put on the air conditioning for a second because, yeah, one thing that happened with this car is I thought that I was going to put in a stereo system that I found at Fry's Electronics for 20 bucks. Unfortunately, that one just turned out to be a piece of crap. So I drove around for about a week or so without a radio. And I met up with a guy from the from the Ford Escort forums who had one out of his 95 Escort. Now the reason why it sticks out is whoever installed it here cut a huge piece of trim out of the dash. It's really kind of annoying. Oh, there is an ashtray there. Doesn't matter, I don't smoke. But I do have a tape adapter to listen to Pandora in the mornings, because radio in the morning here in Chicago is just awful. There's no other way to put it. Right here, I have a defroster switch. This one does not work. As you can see, it just pushes in. This one, you can tell it clicks in. This one just doesn't push. It does nothing. It pushes in, but nothing happens. So, pretty sure this one works. I do have a my Bluetooth thing still. I swapped out the front carpeted. I swapped out the front carpeted things, the floor mats, for some rubberized ones out of a 95 Tracer. Don't really care that. Are they blue? Yes. Do I care? No. And same thing with the radio. I know it looks out of place and it looks like crap, but it was a free radio, so I can't complain. I'm going to go ahead and show you now the hood, under the hood. And maybe I'll just... Sounds a little bit better now. That it doesn't have a nasty exhaust leak and makes the car a little more... Makes the car a lot more responsive, honestly. So, coming up to the engine, this is going to be a pain to do one-handed. Still your trusty 1.9 liter engine. I did spray the engine with cleaner. The only problem with that is it made it really stumble, which made me think I got some water or something into the airbox. Speaking of which, I also throttle body is about there. I cleaned out the throttle body, and also I bought a K&N air filter, but it was complete garbage, so I decided to just put a regular Fram filter in it. So next things I'm looking to do with the car, engine-wise, it's got new plugs and wires, so maybe clean out the mass airflow sensor. And I want this piece of trim is, well, it feels like it's hanging on. It's just kind of loose at that one bracket right there. So maybe replace that eventually. Another thing I did, which I'll show you in a second, I replaced my headlamps with Sylvania Silver Stars. And I would have to show you at night, but these are so much better compared to the ones that were in there, which were also Sylvanias. This bumper, eventually I'm gonna get it replaced. I tapped somebody at a stoplight, and there's like a couple of cracks, but this thing, there's like a crack right here. But it's gonna eventually get replaced. Like I said, same with the, that's gonna come in due time. If anything, I do want to get a new, I do want to get some new hubcaps for it. Also, this door handle does not work anymore, so I will have to get that fixed eventually. There's only two people ever ride in the car with me, my wife and my nephew sits in the back. So that's it. Like I said, I've got some more stickers on order that I like to put on the car. And I got my little stuffed hippo guy that I got from work. It's just been an amazing running car. Only thing is, like I said, I had to swap out that air filter. I was getting terrible gas mileage. This last tank, I got 26, which is pretty good considering brand new in 94. It was getting 20. I think it got like 25, 34. So this is pretty good. I've been washing it and polishing it. I want to eventually maybe clay it. Also, I think I want to maybe try to paint these wiper arms, or at least plasti dip them. But yeah, so yeah, everything is working pretty good. Like I said, I want to pull the door handle eventually. I want to pull that door handle, but that'll just come in due time. Also, for some reason, the back seat, that rear right back seat, the buckle is just buried in there somewhere. But everything just works as it should. Air conditioning is cold, and I would turn on the stereo, but you know, copyright. But like I said, I just use Pandora, and it works. So yeah, there you have it. And I'm gonna insert a driving clip. Hopefully, I'll get it to work this time. Thanks for watching, guys.